Morning everybody, hi, it's Delyth here with this week's Thursday live. Well, what a difference a week makes. Last week, I'll be honest, I was sort of feeling bright and breezy, thinking, oh, fantastic, things are getting sort of business-wise anyway, back to normal, we survived all that, we changed things, we did things, woohoo, we've beaten that type thing. And this week, now, all the news and everything, I'm kind of thinking, oh my God, we need to sort of get our battle face back on and roll up the sleeves again and go again for another 6 months. And I don't know about you, but I'm really a positive person, to be honest, but this week, those little voices in my head have started again. Oh my God, what's going to happen? All this sort of thing. And I feel differently. Haven't really been sleeping that well. And I'm just sort of thinking, this can't be right. So I feel a bit sort of fearful, or at least I did. I did take some action, so I don't know. I don't feel like that now. But I know with me, that fear is really about sort of not feeling in control, really. So I thought I would address this today in our on the live rather than talk about other things, because I can't be the only person in our community that is feeling the same way. However, we all know that feeling fearful, feeling negative, feeling out of control, that's not going to serve us in any way. So we got to try and do everything we can to sort of stop that. Felt like Boris then. Stop that in its tracks, really. So this is what I've done over the last couple of days, and I got to be honest, I feel a lot better. I put my yellow jumper on this morning. I thought, no, let's get at it. So the first thing really that I did. And Ada and I started this actually on over the weekend, but sort of being sort of good to yourself, looking after yourself. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling tired. We've had a long road, haven't we, this year, all of us, whether you're in business or not, and we haven't had time to sort of recuperate as yet. We thought that was coming, but tired or not, it makes no difference. Gotta get at it again. So Abe and I over the weekend, we bought a load of fruit and veg, and we've made juices every morning. We've made lots of soups with loads of veg in, that sort of thing. We've tried to get to bed a bit earlier. We've tried not to watch the news, just the headlines, and then that's it. I watch a lot of positive people, I read, that sort of thing. So we've been doing that, and I got to be honest, after a few days, I feel better. So maybe you could sort of, you've got to be good to yourself. Maybe you could try a few of these things. And then the second thing that I did really is to start thinking positively, or more really powerful thinking rather than positive thinking, because positive thinking is fantastic, and I do that naturally. I'm lucky in that way, but that means that you're sort of hoping for the best, and you're thinking that things are going to be, you're convincing yourself that things are going to be okay. Whereas more sort of powerful thinking is right, what do I need to do sort of to take action? So whenever I take action, it alleviates the fear and the uncertainty that I am feeling. So that's what I've done. I have done a plan. So I'm wondering, could you make a plan? Are there things that you could do now that will help you still bring the revenue in? I know that we haven't closed down, but there are certain restrictions, and other the consumers and other businesses are going to be feeling fearful and maybe not wanting to spend their money. So luckily for us now, we've got loads of examples, haven't we, where companies sort of reinvented themselves or changed the way they did things to bring the revenue in. So a few of my customers did some great things. So I thought I would just share that with you just for some sort of ideas. So one of them was the company called Vale Laser Clinic. Emma there is fantastic. So they've got a clinic that deals all with skincare and products and that sort of thing. So while they were completely shut, from March to sort of the end of July or beginning of August, Emma started doing Facebook videos telling us about her products, how to look after your skin, how to look after your skin in lockdown, you know, that sort of thing, which the momentum of that meant then that she sold way more products online than she ever has done before. And now, of course, she's got a bigger following and she's got a presence. So hopefully, and Emma is actually, I can see that she's still giving advice on how to look after your skin. Now we're all wearing masks all the time and the best products to use and that sort of thing. So, you know, that's something that possibly, you know, you could do. If you didn't do it then, start doing it now. Now's not the time to hide away. Another one of our clients then, Nick from Bay City Living, he, while most other lettings agents were closed actually, Nick went out and took videos of all his properties, and he actually rented out 52 properties while everyone else was sort of more or less closed, which is, you know, is just sort of fantastic. He rolled his sleeves up and got on with the job. And we've got hundreds of others, haven't we? So that we can perhaps look back now and think, well, what did they do? What could I do? Because if we're going to be knuckling down again now for the next 6 months, chances are there's going to be a recession. Hopefully not, but there will be at the end. So we're going to need to put these steps in place now that will sort of help us secure our business over the next sort of 6 to 12 months. And then the last thing to do then really is to communicate with everybody, communicate with your customers, let them know that you're still here, that you're still trading, how things are going, and you know, how can you help them, how is things for them, you know, that sort of thing. Communicate with your team, let everybody know, right, this is the situation we're in at the moment, this is what we're going to do, so everybody is aware. Maybe communicate with your accountant. Are there things that you know, you could go through and, oh, you know, what's that I signed up to, you know, 3 years ago, and you're still paying 50 quid a month for it. You know, there may be a few things like that you could do as well. So I hope that helps. I put my my yellow jumper on today because it sort of, I wanted to radiate a bit of sunshine. It certainly makes me feel a little bit better, and hopefully that helps. So look after yourself, get to bed early, start eating better so that you've got the strength to do what you need to do over the next 6 months. Make a plan, you know, because there's thousands of things we could do, but just pick 2 or 3 things that you can do now over the next couple of months that'll sort of still bring the leads in and generate the customers and the business. And then communicate with your customers, your team, and possibly, well, definitely really your accountant, just to see exactly what is going on. So I hope that helps. You know, let's not be fearful. Stop watching the news, you know, just watch the headlines and then switch on to something more sort of positive, more productive, and then we'll all get there. This will pass. It kind of, you know, it's hard to think that now, isn't it? But it will pass, and this time next year, we'll all be here thinking, oh, remember last year? So let's all do it together. Let's help us all together. Cheers. See you next Thursday. Not sure what the live is going to be about, but let me tell you, it'll be something positive. Cheers, everyone. Bye.